Welcome back to the Abundant Harvest Homestead. I'm Papa Pepper. In this video, I'm heading back to the pit, back down into the root cellar storm shelter build. I'm so excited to be making progress on this. But last time, we ran into an infestation. I had Bugger helping me last time for the most part. Monster Truck also helped. But we pulled a board back and there was an entire ant colony in the wall of the styrofoam of the ICF. I'll insert a brief clip. Oh man, that was not good to see. But we're out here and back at it. Wearing the bobblehead Homestead shirt today. Represent Jeff. He just put out a 6-year time lapse of his journey. I knew him originally when he was back in Illinois. And we've been friends online for a number of years. I kind of forgot some of the things I actually been over his property and done. I think I make at least 3 appearances throughout his 6-year journey video. But really cool to see. I'll put that video up here if you guys are interested. Jeff's not only a good friend of mine, but he's also where a portion of our subscribers came from. And tell you what, if I wasn't working on Thursday, I'd probably go down there and enjoy a lunch with him and some other people. But we're heading to the pit now. And I went incredibly hard on making an underground forest down there because when I poured this lid over my hole, I didn't want it to fall in, so I had to go above and beyond. I wanted to make confident, I wanted to be confident that nothing would go wrong. A buddy of mine looked at it, he says, man, I would drive a dozer across here. This is solid. This is not going anywhere. That gave me hope and encouragement. Another guy who knows a lot of stuff and I trust his judgment is like, yeah, you're fine. And I'm like, okay. That was the day of the pour because I'm like, apprehensive. If it goes wrong, it's over. And I didn't want that. So you look at this big old slab out here now, and man, the future's coming. Part of what we pulled out so far, Monster Truck. Where is that boy? How many of these logs did we pull out already?
I counted 58.
58? And how many boards did we pull out already?
42.
42. Wow. So that's exactly 100. 52 plus 48 is exactly 100. Because the 48 plus 2 is 50, and the 52 minus 2 is 50. So we've pulled out 100 supports already. These were all standing up in that pit. Those were put together where you had one facing this way and one facing this way, so they were like 90-degree angle supports. And I was using a bunch of those, and I'm like, wait a minute, I've got trees, that'll work even better. So we've pulled out 100 supports already, and is there any more in there?
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah?
Oh yeah.
Okay, boys, if I start handing them out, you think you guys can put them on the piles? And I'll count as a hand. Sound good?
Yes, sir. Can I look at the ant thing on there?
In the corner?
Yeah.
You can look at the infestation.
You too?
Yeah. And I'll show you guys what we did with that in a minute. So, got a bunch of support boards, 5 more things of debris. Been putting that in 5-gallon buckets and chicken feed sacks that were down there. Then we had 20 more trees, 22 more boards, and we're not done yet. That's 142 so far. Woo! That's a lot. But we're not done. I'll show you what I got going on down there, and I'll give you an update on that infestation. So back into the pit we go. Yeah. With all that debris and trees out, 142 trees came out of here so far. Well, trees and boards. There's a number of them left, but they're holding up this metal and plywood that then is going to come down. And once those come down, then it'll just be a concrete roof. So a bunch of stuff has come out of here. There's still some debris. Collection of night crawlers in this bucket, night crawlers and worms. What's that mean?
Gotta go fishing.
We gotta go fishing. My screw collection's getting pretty big. And in here, Pinky Pepper will be home in a bit. She had some sort of organic essential oil type spray. So we sprayed some of that on here, but it actually looks like it kind of ate away at the styrofoam a bit. And then we threw some cinnamon on it to disrupt the ants. You can see they made 3 new holes up there to get out, so they wouldn't have to go through any of that stuff. A number of them died, fell in that bucket. There's also a lot of young that they pulled out and happened to drop. And then I noticed there was a line going across to over here. Here I put some borax and sugar water. And did you get the screw gun? Get the screw gun.
There.
Unscrew these 2 screws and pull this board because I think they have the same thing behind here. Oh, look at the bottom.
Oh, wow, yeah.
Okay. Put down the screw gun and put the screws in the bucket, yep. And then pull that board off if you can without dropping the ceiling on us. That's pretty tight. Oh, there we go. Aha! Look at that pile of fun. They all hid behind there. Wow, what in the world? They just tucked their babies behind there and hid there. Do you know where that spray is that Pinky gave me last time?
I don't even know what it is.
Okay.
I'll ask.
Oh, look at that. Pull back. We should collect those and throw them in the pond.
Yes, sir. Yeah, I'll go to get a little container and ask.
I was hoping they didn't have the whole wall chewed out behind there like they did here now. They run into concrete, This is only this thick, and then it's concrete. So their actual damage isn't that much, but I want to make sure they're dead so they're not alive in there anymore. And then I'm thinking of spray foam to take care of the styrofoam, but those essential oil stuff corroded it. So I'm gonna do a test with some great stuff spray foam and see if that eats away styrofoam or not. Because if it eats it away, I'm not just gonna put a whole bunch on here and create a bigger issue. One way or another, we'll solve these problems. He's gonna come collect. Oh, you got it. There you go. This is.
What do you need these for?
Yeah, if you got a container, pick up those little ones. Move that thing to the side. Yep. And then I'll have her spray down whatever ants are left. And this is the stuff we had here, the Eco Smart Organic Home Pest Control. That's what we sprayed a little bit on here. And it dropped a whole bunch right away. There's a bunch more on the ground that didn't fall in the bucket. Bug, I want you guys to take, that's pretty good. Oh, yeah, grab as many of those pupa as you can. Right here, Bug, if you want to grab these off of here. And they don't have to be the white ones, they can be the brown ones, son. And then I'm gonna have red. Okay, you guys take those to the pond, boys, and just throw them in and then report back for duty.
Oh, they're running over here.
Yep.
Okay,
Head out because she's gonna spray. Yeah. Move that plate, please, and sit on the steps. And then just wherever you see these ants, and put a bunch behind there. And this stuff kills on contact. Hey, not too much on the wall, just because it does eat the wall away.
Yeah.
Okay. Come to this side of this board. Look at what's.
Yeah.
Spray some there behind that board.
Yeah, there's a lot behind there.
Okay, that should work, and I will take care of it from there.
Okay. Do you want me to just set this on the top?
Yes, you can leave it out, put on the top. Just make sure the boys know not to play with it. And could you take this up too? Yeah. So it looks like we're on the uphill side of the ant battle, which is good. I really want to clean this whole thing out, dry it out, then get the shelving in here, set up my shelves, and then I'll probably maybe work on a door, and then the upstairs. The upstairs is going to be quite a project for quite a while. There's a lot of things I need, different resources for the building, and then there's a lot of things I'm going to need to actually set up the outdoor kitchen. So I've got my work cut out for me, not only working on the project, but also working and acquiring the money or assets to get everything I need for upstairs. So we'll see how that works. So up on this ceiling, there was boards like this everywhere. They're mostly gone now. I think that's the only one. And I started taking down a couple of the cross runner boards. There was a board here. There was a board across here. But I think I'm going to work on removing some of the supports. Try to slide some of this metal out, because this has got to go out and up there. And then those plywoods are going to come down. And I got to do it without dropping it on my head. At this point, a lot of stuff could still fall on my head. So I've got to be careful. I don't know if you guys ever saw like the movies where people are in mine shafts and something gives way and stuff comes crumbling down. Thankfully, I've got a solid ceiling above this. So there's a number of sheets of plywood and a number of sheets of metal and a lot of boards that could still come down on my head. So I'm hoping it doesn't come crashing down. But this gives you a better look at this whole area. But from coming in, you can see we've got a pretty good space, and then the goal is going to be to run shelves here, here, and here, so we'll have a walkway up the middle, and then under one of the shelves will be storage space too, so we can sit like on 5-gallon buckets of storage stuff under a shelf in the event of a storm. The hardest part about this is that it's basically like playing a game of Jenga, you know, where you can remove a board, but you don't want the whole thing to topple. I've reduced it significantly, and I'm working on just taking out some of these guys, trying to figure it out. So far, so good. Monster truck is cleaning up the stairs a little more. We don't have much debris left in here. Once the debris is gone, there's not going to be as much of a substance to retain water, so that's going to be really good. We also spent a while hosing it off right on top for, a week or two, so a lot of stuff was coming down from just keeping things wet. I'm excited to kind of getting this dried, cleaned, and ready for life, because we can use the storage space for canned goods for sure. Let's see if this one will come down on me. Or for me, not on me. Yeah, you know what? A lot of these are wedged in tight. This one wasn't. Oh, got it. Get that out of the way to keep a safe exit. Thank you, son.
Bug?
It's firm. Well, this guy wants to go fishing with us. See that?
Mm-hmm.
I'm kind of moving these ones to keep them supported. Because, yeah. See, that one's wedged in there. That's better. I should be able to pull all the screws. Uh-oh, if I can find them. Oh, there's good aiming. I don't know. 4-pound sledge. Just hand it to me, don't come in here anymore. Are we screwed in here or no? No, shouldn't be. Okay, that means we're ready to come down. Yeah, I got it. Ugh.
Whoa.
What? Oh yeah, the metal's starting to come. Whew. Okay, that one should be ready in a little bit. Wonder if I move these couple, if I can slide it out. I'll find out. This is off. I can get these guys crossed. This is a dangerous game we play. Okay. Let's see if I can. Oh yeah, that metal wants to come. So we'll move this to the other side. Tight, back up. Oh. Back here. Redo my own supports. These guys are the worms. Keep them out in the sun. If I get this one out, this metal may be able to come. I might need this one off too. Yeah, probably. Boy, this is tricky. I just want to do it right. I don't want to get whomped. I'm just going to free up this one piece of metal. So I can drop it down and pull it out. I've just got 2 beams holding it and 2 boards back here. And then it should be free to go. So I'm going to see if I remove this. £4. Yeah. All right. Oh yeah, that's better. It's tricky. And just make sure I got that clean path in case I need to run.
Yeah, I put the 2 buckets out.
Excellent, thank you, my son. At least there I come. And I still got this outer rim to help hold some stuff too.